Hey everybody, DeLongShot Signatures here. This is episode 167 of my TTM returns, and got back, I think it's 12 successes today. We did have a failure. I tried writing to former college football coach Roy Kidd, who was, I think, one of the few living left, at least that's what it seems like it was, to go over 300 wins in his career. And I had a very difficult time finding an address. So I tried out one that someone else had found, but they never used. And it came back today, returned to sender, and it was written deceased on the letter. I don't know if it's exactly the right person. Roy Kidd is in his 90s, so there's a chance that that just hasn't been confirmed by any media outlet that I've found. Everything seemed to point towards he was still alive, so if he did pass, that was very recent, or I sent to the wrong Roy Kidd and they have passed. So either way, that's unfortunate to whoever it is that I sent to, and I'll just have to kind of keep an eye out and see if anything else comes up in the news about it. But we'll get started here with the returns. Got some college coaches from different sports, former football players, maybe some potential future football players or NFL players, and a NASA astronaut. So first one here is going to the college softball collection. Signing one of one is Baylor softball head coach Glenn Moore. He is approaching 1,000 wins in his career. If he has a really good season, I think about 30 wins this year, he should be able to surpass that. Only sent one. The other photo that I got printed off came out very odd and did not look right, so just didn't end up sending that one, but very quick return. Then we have a college hockey head coaching success. Some of their teams in Division One have started their season, including his. So this is a 2 of 2 success from Chris Bergeron of Miami of Ohio. He was originally a head coach for Bowling Green, did pretty well there. Hasn't been as successful with Miami of Ohio since joining them, which is his alma mater, and they'll be looking to turn that around this season. Then we have a 2 of 2 success from a college basketball head coach. Actually got 3 basketball head coaches. This is the women's basketball head coach for Stephen F. Austin University. Got Coach Mark Kellogg. So this one he wrote a kind note in purple. This one he just signed. Then we have a 2 of 2 plus a greeting card from the women's basketball head coach for St. Mary's College in California. These are coming from Paul Thomas. I believe he won 2 Division II championships in the mid-2000s. He just wrote coach in this one, so not going to count that as his signature. And has done pretty well overall since moving to Division I for St. Mary's. I think he's been there for about 10 years. Then we have a men's basketball head coach. I originally sent to this guy when he was working for the athletic department of Indiana, and he was hired not long after that, so didn't hear back from him. And when I was at the Indy 500 walking through the garages at one point, they had the Butler Bulldog there, and apparently the coaching staff was there as well, so I could have met this guy, but I wouldn't have recognized him just by seeing him and everything. But got 2 of 2 from Thad Matta, who is now the new, of course, Butler basketball head coach. This is his second stint there. That was where he got his head coaching career started. Spent 1 season there. Went to Xavier, and then was a longtime head coach at The Ohio State, and made 2 Final Four appearances there before being let go. And now he is getting back into coaching with Butler again. Then we got some former NFL players here. First one is a 1 of 1 success from former NFL running back on a 1990 Pro Set prospect card. This is coming from Brad Baxter. Try and make that focus a little bit there. Then we got a 3 of 3 return from a former NFL running back. Just needed the 90 Fleer, but I had some extras of the others. He's a great signer, why not? We got Rick Fenny of the Minnesota Vikings. Not sure why this doesn't want to focus, ever. So we got those in. And then we got a 2 of 2 success from a Hall of Fame quarterback. I have gotten this guy before. He charges $75, and I'll give you a little bit of a note after I show these. But these are coming back from Jim Kelly. So got the 1990 score and 1990 Pro Russ added, or Pro Set added to the collection. Something that I did find out when looking up information for his foundation is he will sign 2 items per year regardless of whether you send more money to be donated. They will only accept 2 items to be signed per year. You still have to pay the $75 per signature. I was just going to try and get the rest of the cards. I think I have 2 more for my sets and just do it all at once, get it taken care of. But it seems like they're only doing 2 per year. So thankfully it's October. Hopefully things stay good into next year and I can just get those taken care of in January and I should be done. But just 2 per year from his foundation. Then we have a former college football coach. He had over 200 wins in his career. This is signed on the back from Monte Cater. Signed both of these on the back. Then we got some NFL draft prospects, hopefully. Not sure whether these guys will be drafted. They're kind of on the lower end of the prospect boards and everything, but still, they could rock it up at some point. First one is coming back from a cornerback for Indiana. This is a 2 of 2 success from Taiwan Mullen. It's spelled like Taiwan, but it's Taiwan, I guess. He's a pretty good tackling cornerback from what I've seen. When he gets a good angle on you, he can absolutely knock you out at the legs. But beyond that, I don't know too much about him as far as like his coverage skills and everything. The only highlights I've seen are big hits. Then we got a defensive tackle prospect from Wisconsin. This is a 2 of 2 coming back from Keanu Benton. His signature got smeared a little bit inside the envelope, but this one came out really nice. And the last one here is a NASA astronaut return. Haven't been getting very many of these back. It seems like every time there's a new name that pops up, they stop signing right after, or it's someone that I've already gotten before and it's just a new address. But I've been wanting to send to this guy for a while. He does charge a fee. It seems like he's been willing to sign for free now, but I didn't want to risk it just because he's older. So I did send $50. It was cashed yesterday, and it came back today very quickly, just 2-week return from Apollo 7 astronaut Walter Cunningham. So Walter is 90 years old. He is the only living member remaining from the Apollo 7 mission, and he is the first astronaut that I have in my collection from the 3rd NASA selection group, I believe. So really, really awesome to add him to the collection. That's still a great looking signature. I don't know exactly what the inscription says. It's either make early something to explore the world or make every something to explore the world. I'm not sure exactly what he wrote there, but really, really awesome to finally add him to the collection. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.